Going on? Hope you're all doing well and amazing today. It is your favorite coach, Danny C, coming at you live. Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well and amazing today. If you're tuning in right now, hashtag I'm here. If you're watching a little bit later on the replay, I still appreciate you. Hashtag replay for me. I just want to know who's tuning in. I want to know who's getting value. It's going to be really, really good because the amount of guys I talk to that are struggling with losing weight because they crash dieted before, because they were starving themselves and they lost weight and now they gained all the weight back. And not only did they gain all the weight back, they're actually heavier than they were before. It's crazy the amount of guys that have done this. So I just thought it would be great to do a podcast about this, losing weight without starving yourself, without being restrictive. And I'm going to go over 3 particular ways that will actually help you lose weight permanently while still enjoying yourself and without starving yourself. All right. So I'm excited. Josh, what is up? I love it. See some other people tuning in. What is up, man? Hope you're doing amazing. All right. So this is going to be good. Make sure if you're tuning in, hashtag I'm here. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay. And I'm going to go to the countdown right now. Let's get into it. All right. 3, 2, 1. There we go. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Men's Fat Loss Made Easy podcast, where I'm here to give you the best tips and tricks that you could use on your fat loss journey. Today, we will be talking about how to lose weight without starving yourself. Gentlemen, it is going to be good because the truth is, if you are a busy guy that's getting up in age, most likely true that you participated in a crash diet before. You cut the carbs, you cut the calories, you cut weight, like you cut some weight, but now it's all back on. And not only is all the weight back on, you're actually heavier than you were before. And gentlemen, when you think about getting back on a clean diet, this clean health kick, right, you start to think about chicken, rice, and broccoli every single meal, starving yourself, being restrictive. All right, maybe you were on a diet before that was a quick fix, cookie cutter plan, and you were always getting salads when eating out. You were always cutting bread. You were cutting alcohol. You were being the boring one when you would go out with your friends, and you were being way too restrictive, just trying to get some dream body, right? It helped you lose some weight, but it wasn't permanent. It wasn't permanent. And you gained all the weight back on. And now you feel like that was a complete waste of time. When you're looking back, you're like, why did I even do that? Because now you don't even know what to do. You're stuck. You're bigger than you were before. And now you're more bloated than usual. So today, gentlemen, I want to teach you how to lose weight permanently and keep it off without starving yourself. I want to teach you how to create permanent change in your life so you can get off this weight loss roller coaster that you seem to ride every single year. And gentlemen, once you're off this weight loss roller coaster, you're going to finally understand what it feels like to be happy and healthy and actually full of confidence and energy. You're going to be lighter on your feet. You will have more energy going throughout your day, especially showing up to work, and you're going to have more confidence. And that's exactly what I want for you. Also, you'll be in a much better mental state, and you're not going to be worrying about anxiety or depression anymore. You're going to be firm, clear, and focused. So I'm here to help you. All right, gentlemen. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. The first way you can lose weight without starving yourself, gentlemen, is focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods. Whole, nutrient-dense foods. Instead of cutting calories drastically, focusing on eating whole, nutrient-dense foods will keep your body full and provide your body the nutrients it actually needs to be energized, to be creative, to stay actually, like to actually give your body the functionality it needs to keep going throughout your day. Because I'm just thinking, gentlemen, a lot of you come home from work and like you are just crashing. You're not thinking about working out. You're not thinking about doing anything extra. You are just tired. You're yawning throughout the day. And sometimes you need 3 cups of coffee just to keep you alive. All right. And it's because you're not having a nutrient dense diet. So I want you to start incorporating foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats. This will help you, right? So for example, for our clients, we use a macronutrient based diet. We give them specific calorie, protein, carb, and fat goals. And this way, they can still enjoy their favorite foods while losing weight without being restrictive, but we still do focus on the fruits and the veggies and the proteins, the healthy fats, whole grains. It's important. All right. So you need to have the right actual diet, be eating the right things instead of just starving yourself. I want you to actually eat more probably than you're used to, but more of the right things because you need to be fueling your body with the right nutrients if you want to lose fat, if you want to cut stubborn fat and weight, especially around the torso. All right. So I hope that makes sense, gentlemen. I hope that is all clear. All right. The next thing you can do, gentlemen, to lose weight without starving yourself is practice mindful eating. Practice mindful eating. Mindful eating involves paying attention to the experience of eating and being fully present in the moment while you're actually consuming food. All right. And I'm not saying like meditate while you eat. That's not what that means, but just be mindful because this can help you tune into your body's hunger and fullness signals, making it easier to avoid overeating. Because here's the thing, gentlemen, like a lot of you base your hunger levels based on your brain and not your body. You start listening to your brain when you're hungry, but your brain wants the chips and they want to eat all the Doritos and they want junk food and McDonald's and Panera and all these things that are really not going to serve you. But your body doesn't really need that much. You're just having cravings in your mind. But if you really tapped into mindful eating, you could actually sense your signals from your body telling you if you're actually hungry or not. And if you do that more often, it's going to stop you from binging and overeating. All right. So I hope that makes sense. Gentlemen, make sure you're really listening to your body in terms of your hunger levels and not your brain. All right. Could be tricky, but you got this. I know it. All right. And now the last thing you could do, gentlemen, to lose weight without starving yourself at all is get equipped with the right knowledge. Get equipped with the right knowledge. The amount of committed guys that I talk to that have no idea what they're doing honestly scares me. It scares me like, oh, I'm trying this workout, I'm trying to walk and do this, I'm trying to do this cardio and this and that. And it's like, you are everywhere and you're just trying to piece together a big puzzle with like your eyes closed because you're not equipped with the right knowledge. The amount of guys that I talk to that think cutting carbs is good and that's what they have to do, cutting bread, doing lots of cardio, being restrictive. I'm just like, it's crazy. It honestly is crazy. And it's not true. You don't have to do any of those things. If you have the proper knowledge, you'll know why you need a good amount of carbs, why you need a good amount of protein, why you need a good amount of fat. You will actually know why you need a good amount of calories in your body to make sure that your body's actually burning fat, losing weight. If you know why this is all important, it's going to give you way more clarity to stay consistent and actually lose weight and keep it off. Gentlemen, here's the thing. You can be 100% motivated, but if you don't have the right plan, you're just not going to get anywhere. You're going to plateau. You're going to plateau. And think about you. You did the crash diet before. You cut the carbs. And how long did that last? Maybe you got some great results, but it lasted a few months. And now look where you're at. Back at square one. So let's start and do this again. Well, let's do it the right way. Let's do it the right way. And that will change your life. Be equipped with the right knowledge, gentlemen. All right. Boom. That is it. Was that helpful? Was that good? What I want you to do, gentlemen, is drop a thumbs up in the comments if this was helpful, if you got some value today in this podcast. If you're listening to the podcast, say yes out loud. Say yes out loud if you got some value here, all right? And let's recap, all right, because this was some good value right here. The best 3 ways to lose weight without starving yourself, gentlemen, is 1, focus on whole nutrient-dense foods. All right, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, proteins, healthy fats, things that will keep you full and you could have good amounts of because it's not junk food. These are foods that will actually help your body, fuel your body, and make sure that you are actually helping your immune system. You're losing weight, you're cutting fat, you're feeling good, and going throughout your day, especially showing up to work, you have more energy. Food is fuel, right? So if you're just like eating whatever is there and you feel groggy and you're yawning and you're not motivated, it's because of what you're eating. But if you have whole nutrient dense foods, you don't have to be starving yourself and you're going to have way more energy. All right. 2 is practice mindful eating. All right, gentlemen, I need you to listen to your body and not your brain when it comes to your hunger levels. If we were all listening to our brain says, finish those bag of chips. Our brain says, order that full pizza. Our brain says all these things like our temptations. We want that short-term fix. We just want what we want in the moment, right? And it's like, well, we have to think, do we want junk food we've craved for an hour or the body we've craved for a lifetime? Really let that sink in. I taught one of my clients that this past week that was struggling with cravings. Like, do you really think next time you go for that junk food that you're having every single day, there's a time and a place for it. I get it. I teach my clients to have anything they want, but there's a time and a place. If you're struggling with binging every single night and you're just like starving yourself and then you binge late at night, I want you to think like, all right, well, do I want the junk food I've been craving for an hour or the body I've been craving for a lifetime? The health I've been craving for a lifetime, the confidence, all right, the maturity as a man, the character, the feel good state that you want to be in. All right, that's going to come with mindful eating, listening to your body. All right. And then the last thing is get equipped with the right knowledge, gentlemen. This is so very important. This is crucial because you could be motivated, you could be committed, gentlemen. You're taking action on the wrong plan, not eating the right amount of calories, carbs, proteins, fats. You're going into a gym or doing home workouts, but you don't really know what to do exactly. You don't know the science behind it, the structure. You're going to hit plateau. It's like me trying to build a house from scratch, and I have no idea about construction. It's like you have no idea about the knowledge, the nutrition, the science, the workouts that go into losing weight and keeping it off, but you're trying to do it all by yourself. All right, find the right plan, and that's going to help you. All right. And that is it. That is it. Gentlemen, if you're listening to the podcast, I appreciate you so much. Make sure you follow me on Instagram or Facebook. Instagram is Danny Cavs. That's Danny Cavs 4. Danny Cavs 4. Danny Cavs 4. And then Facebook is Danny Cavallaro. That's Danny. And then Cavallaro. I appreciate you so much. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. If you have a kind, beautiful heart, leave me a 5 stars and a written review. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you on the next episode. God bless. See ya. All right, gentlemen, that is it. That is a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. And gentlemen, this is important. This is big. All right, losing weight without starving yourself, because this is where things get hard. This is where it gets difficult. When you're trying to get to this goal, but the process sucks. No one wants to starve themselves and only eat salads and chicken, rice, and broccoli, but that's what you think a diet is. That's not what a diet is. There are still ways to lose weight, feel amazing, feel confident, and still enjoy your life. All right. So hopefully today's podcast definitely helped. Make sure you got value. If you have a big takeaway from this podcast, send me a message. I want to hear from you, and it will give me more ideas for my next podcast to come. So hopefully I could help you out. All right. So, gentlemen, that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Talk to you soon. God bless. Have the best day of your life. See you later. Bye.